Hey everyone, here is your homework for tonight, tasty treats. I hope you don't get too hungry while you're working on this, because I know I am. The directions say to write a mixed number for each, and then write the improper fraction. So for A here, I can see that I have some pizzas, and I see that I have 1, 2, 3 whole pizzas, so I'm going to write that as my big 3 for my whole. And then I'm going to see the other parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is my numerator, but I need to know how many slices are in each piece. So I'm going to count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my denominator, or the equal parts in my whole, is going to be 6. So my mixed number is 3 and 4, 6. Now I'm going to try it as an improper fraction. So I have to count up my number of slices that are shaded. So if there's 6 here, 6 here, and 6 here, I know chicks times tree equals 8 and 18. Now I have to count up the extra slices in this other piece. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So the numerator, the part I'm focusing on, is 22 out of how many slices are in one, how many equal parts are in the whole. So if I count that, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And my improper fraction is 22 over 6. Let's look at these delicious cupcakes next. Ooh, with that icing and sprinkles, looks so good. I see that I have 1, 2 whole cupcakes, and then I have half of one. So my mixed number is going to be 2 wholes and 1 half. To turn it into an improper fraction, I need to think of them all cut up in half, and this one already is cut for me. So I'm going to count up my parts. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts that I'm focusing on, but each cupcake is broken into 2. So 2 is going to be my denominator, 5 over 2. Now we get to look at some pies. I actually don't really like pie that much. I prefer to have probably a cookie, but I'll count up the pies anyway, even though it's not my favorite. So I can see that I have 1, 2 full pies, so that's going to be my whole, 2 wholes. And then my extra pieces, 1, 2. I have 2 that aren't a whole. Then I have to count up the pieces in each pie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my denominator is going to be 5. So I have 2 and 2/5 pieces of pie. Now I have to change it into an improper fraction. To do that, I am going to count up the total pieces I have. So I have 5 pieces here and 5 pieces here. That would be 10 pieces plus my extra 11, 12. So my numerator, or the number I'm focusing on, is going to be 12, and there are 5 slices in each piece. So notice when I'm going in all of these problems, when I go from mixed to improper, my denominator never changes. I have a 5 in the denominator because each pie has 5 pieces. And when I change it to an improper fraction, it's still 5 because the number of pieces in my pie didn't change. Same with the pizzas. My denominator never changed. It's 6. And with the cupcakes too, 2.5, each piece is cut into 2. So my denominator is always going to stay the same. All right, let's check out these sandwiches over here. I wonder what is on them. I'm going to pretend it's a BLT. I like BLTs. All right, let's see. I have 1 whole sandwich, so my whole is 1. Then I'm going to count up my extra pieces. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 3. Then I have to figure out my denominator, or my equal parts in the whole. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each sandwich is cut into 4. So my denominator is going to be 4. My whole number is 1 3/4. Let's change it to an improper fraction and count up my total number of pieces. I have 4 right here. Count up my extras, 5, 6, 7. That makes my numerator 7, and my denominator is going to be 4, which is the same that it was in my mixed number. It's 4 because there's 4 equal parts in each piece. Let's look at these loaves of bread. I have 1, 2 whole loaves of bread. So for my mixed number, I'm going to put a 2. Then I'm going to count up my extra slices. I can see that there are 1, 2, 3 extra slices. You really have to look closely to count there. So my numerator is going to be 3, and then my denominator is how many slices is in each loaf. So we have to count up all of these slices from here to here. If you do that, you're going to get 8 pieces of bread. So my denominator is going to be 8. If we put that into an improper fraction, we would count 8 plus 8, or 8 times 2 is 16, plus my 3 more, 17, 18, 19. So my numerator is going to be 19, and there are 8 slices in each loaf. And again, my denominators are the same, 8 and 8. Let's check out these brownies. I think I said cookies were my favorite. I'm changing my mind. I think brownies are definitely my favorite. I love brownies. We have 1 whole tray of brownies here. So my number is going to be 1 for my whole. Then I'm going to count up my extra slices, my extra pieces that are cut in this other pan or tray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my numerator is going to be 8, and then I have to count up the number of pieces in the whole. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can think of it as an array and multiply 4 times 1, 2, 3. 4 times 3, I know door times tree equals elf 12. So my denominator is going to be 12 because there's 12 brownies in each tray. Now let's make it an improper fraction by counting up my total number of pieces. I know that there are 12 pieces here, plus my extra is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So my numerator is going to be 20, and there are 12 brownies in each tray, and that is the same denominator I have in my mixed number. All right, let's check out these apples. Healthy food, but still delicious. Let's count up the whole number of apples that we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 whole apples. And then we have half of another apple. So our mixed number is 4.5. To change it into an improper fraction, we have to think of each apple being cut in half. So if I count up my total number of pieces, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces in my numerator. And if each apple has 2, it's cut into halves, or it has 2 parts, then my denominator is going to be 2. And that matches my denominator from my mixed number. All right, last one over here. We've got cookies, which I also love. Let's count up our whole number of cookies. We'll bring in Cookie Monster. Me want cookie. Okay, that was really bad Cookie Monster impression. But anyway, let's count these cookies. 1 whole cookie, 2 whole cookies. For my mixed number, my number is going to be 2 wholes. I also have 1, 2 parts of another cookie. And each cookie is cut into 1, 2, 3 equal parts. So 2 2/3 is going to be my mixed number. To change it into an improper fraction, I'm going to count my number of pieces. So each cookie has 3. So 3 plus 3, or 3 times 2, equals 6, plus my number of extra pieces, 7, 8. My numerator is going to be 8. Each cookie is cut apart into 3 equal pieces. So my improper fraction is 8/3. Check the denominators, they match, so I know I'm right. All right, go have a snack. Go have some of these tasty treats, because you're probably hungry now. I think I'm going to go try to find a brownie somewhere. See you later.